Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Pathfinder KingMaker. I'm your adventurer Lord Fenton. In today's video we're going to defend the entire trading post. So let's update each of our characters. We are close by with the experience and such. So real quick, I was looking everybody over. My paladin is still lawful good because I'm going through 1 through 20 being a paladin. Now, in some strategies, people do is go through, say, a paladin 1 level up till 10, then they shift their alignment for another class that's alignment restricted. It's a dangerous play. That's when you have to really know the game. But I'm playing it safe, so that's good. Yeah, next one up is Valerie. Alright, Valerie is a tower shield specialist. And that's in the fire class. And the thing about the kit is she's basically a tank, real good tank, and she has demoralize, which drops their target's morale and stuff, which is really awesome, and makes it easier for Valerie to take them out along with everybody else too. Not a bad strategy to use, of course. Of course, a good strategy to send her up front. She can use all weapons and armor too, including tower shields, which is the thing right there. And I gave her a Masterwork Bastard Sword. I think I'm going to keep it that. As for the class, she's going to become pure Tower Shield Specialist. No changing over. I feel she's good as she is for now. People sometimes swap it over for more offensive. I kind of want her more defensive. Like if I'm facing a dragon, yeah, I'll send her in there while someone's healing. And just have Valerie keep on whacking the dragon. And she is lawful neutral, so she's going to be real good with our party members, leader, especially a leader like Fenton here, since she's lawful good. And also her equipment is Master Bastard Sword, Branded Mail, and she has a tower shield. I'm trying to get to it. And the next person up is Lindsay. I was going to decide put Lindsay as a bard, but I'm going to probably class change her to an Eldritch Knight and give her a longbow because she's going to stay range. I'm going to give her top range and just have her sling spells. And let's see here. I'm going to give her charisma probably up to 20. For now, she equipped light crossbows and bows. I'm going to try to get the best longbow later on for that. So let's look at her character real quick. Let's see here. Yep. She's our Heroes Chronicler, which is awesome. She writes what we like. Just like Joan Wyder, except for being forced into it in the second movie she was in. She can use some weapons and armor. Her abilities are not bad. Now let's talk about Bard Tree. She has Inspire Courage. First she has Detect Magic, which is good. Inspire Confidence. Inspire Courage. All I'm going to do is get her at 10 the most, so that's probably going to be only upgraded to 2 at least. And such, and good thing is she is chaotic good, which is really good. And with that alignment, which is real nice though, because 2 good guys in neutral, that's fine. Her spell is the piercing ones, it's alright. Cure wounds is good. She has 6 shots at casting each of those. That's in 1 pool of level 1. But next one up is Amiri. Here's the thing about Mary, she's a barbarian. I'm going to do some funky switches over and stuff with her. She's alright, but if I need to bring her along, I will, but I'm going to probably trade her in for a cleric or a mage if I need that slot. If I have a cleric, then a mage comes along, yeah, she's sitting out. I have 2 melee fighters. I need to sort of balance this out. I got Valerie's a tank, and I got Fenton as the DPS dude. Lindsay's your, what do you call it? Swiss Army knife type of gal. That's right. And then I'm going to have a cleric and probably a caster. You're a mage, sorcerer, or an alchemist. As long as they're not evil. I'm going to keep the harmony going. And I'm looking at a tree real quick, which is not bad. Rage is pretty good. Gives buster damage and stuff. But after effects, the AC takes a hit. She has the most hit points. She could whip some armor and such. And she's pretty good with 2-handers. I mean, she's great for 2-handers, but if I have to use her for some other quest, that's fine. So let's talk about the quest journal I'm looking at real quick. We're on a timer, by the way. First, we have to go to the trading post. We got 87 days and 1 hour to complete it. We fail if we don't complete it. That means revert a save back. And also it gives us, it says keep track of your passing time, which is very dire. If you do not keep past that time, it's basically game over. You revert a save, and it's not good. So that's why Lindsay's journal is 100% useful. And that's why I'm keeping her in the party too. And it's look like our rival we're gonna have to go look for. That's right, he's gonna try to seek out something. So I don't trust him, so I'll probably get to that sooner or later. But for now, let's go defend this outpost. Real quick, this outpost we do need to defend. We're gonna get into combat. That's our first thing we're gonna do. And we gotta be careful. Look like someone's already hiding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the action go on, and when I'm done, I'll tell everybody what I did.
Enemy approaching.
Justice! Tear them apart!
This should do it.
Let us strike as one!
All according to plan.
We are back from the entire event. We defend the first wave. There's another wave coming, so we gotta get prepared so we have a little time to do some shopping and such. Reason being is we're gonna need some supplies maybe. We're also given an option to rig the doors and such with oil and tripwire and such, which makes things easier for us to defend. See, now the quest has a check mark as we continue on, and it says protect the trading posts. So that's our goal. We're going to do that. So we just got to defend it because we're going to need that. I mean, if we're going to be running land, we're going to be nice to people. So I'm telling you right now is I'm going to probably quiz everybody who I meet, question them, because we're going to need to do that. If we don't do that, we're not going to get the answers and stuff what we need. So in these types of games, talk to everybody as much as you can. Also, just look around, make sure. And this also just tells you right now it's a good spot to play some traps and stuff, which is real nice, really nice.
In due time.
I say go ahead real quick and survey the area for trouble, because in case there is trouble, I want to make sure. I want to know if it's there. Some of these games have faster time for defending and such. Other times you could take your time and defend. Look like this one might be take your time, but we'll see. I'm just exploring right now and make sure I check all entries and exits. So in case I do have to go outside a trading post to finish off some foes, I know where to go to. Yeah, look like I think they're gonna come through the gate and that's it. The exit points is what I just see where I just came from, and possibly the other way where I couldn't get through. So I'm just gonna go explore a little bit more and see what's up. Alright, we're in explorer mode. I think I remember right, white means you could take stuff, yellow means you might get alignment hit, and it says spill the barrels. Yeah, that's a choice I did. Yep, that means I just set up the front gate for slick attacks, or you could probably cast magic, which is all good. And there's a box right here. Let's see here, use traps. So now that we trapped the only way to get inside the trading post, which is real good, and it's gonna be real fun for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the action, then come back later on what I did. Well, I thought we were going to go into combat. I did find the shopkeeper. Here's the one thing about items in the game. Your stash has weight now. Other games like Pills of Eternity didn't have what we call stash weight. This game does, so it combines, I think, everybody's weight in the stash. Heavier you are, more likely you're going to be crawling. Lighter you are, more faster your characters are. That's probably why you saw some of my characters move around. So I'm probably going to do is start selling items, except for maybe a few of them. Eventually I'll move up keeping a few masterwork. And if they start to get too common, then I'll only keep magical items. Maybe look at the our kingdom when we get it, see if there's a magic item stash. Because in these types of games, if it's like Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, you're going to need some plus items. Because I'll say, for instance, if I remember right, one of them was you need a +3 sword, take out a devil and demon. Otherwise, they're invulnerable. If you have anything under that, or masterwork, or regular items, I'm not sure. So I'm going to take caution to that. And we'll also unload. So this way, I have much lighter characters and such. So this way, they'll you know, move a little bit faster. So I got medium encumbrance, which is not bad. And also I'm selling these certain items off too, because you never know. Let's see here, usable, notable, deal. Okay, I'm still at medium encumbrance. Time and video, I think I was going for that. Start hoarding items. Real quick, I did learn you can't do that in this game. That's right. Now I'm going to buy some weapons and such. Alright, I'm buying my, what do you call it? My Paladin Master Falcon, because Falcons have a 18 through 20 crit, so you roll 18 on that, and that's good. That's without all the improved crits and such. But if you get improved crits, those numbers get lower. So for example, improved crit drops that from 18 to 17 you need. So now you need 17 through 20s. That's what I'm doing. And I think I'm giving Amiri a pole arm too. Again, same thing with the crit. So now we're going to equip that so my paladin could do some more crits. Because if he doesn't do more crits, then yeah, I might as well trade him out. Well, I can in this game, but still. You gotta spec your characters right and stuff what you need. See, 18 through 20 times 2. That's what I want for that. So you always want to do that in these types of games and such. So I'm just looking through items such and looking through everything. That was basically the shop. It's buy, sell what you need. And if you have enough money later on, yeah, do that. And I love that Masterwork Falcon. It's pretty awesome. I can't wait to get the +1 variant, which adds 1 extra damage to it and get a nice crit rate from it. So that's pretty good. I mean, Greatsword does more damage, but has 19 through 20 crit, so that's good. Let's see here. Amiri, I'm going to probably give her a some kind of poem with an F, vouch it. Yeah. Reason being is she'll do some serious damage with that. Also, on your character's inventories, there's item slots 1 through 4. Look like everybody has that, which is all good, so look like I'm ready and we'll let the battle commence.
To victory! Down. This didn't work. I must be.
A calculated risk. This will hurt. They go down!
Well, it looks like we defended the trading post like we should, so we got in there check mark. Now we're just gonna have to get some rest, which is all good. So what happened in that cutscene was someone had put the oil on the ground, me most likely, and then second, somebody else threw a torch. So they took some damage, as you see, which gave us a little bit easier time to annihilate foes. I kind of went for the straight up attack approach. Probably in the higher difficulties, you'll have probably someone like Lindsay cast what we call song piercing, or if you're a mage as your main, cast some crowd control spells to lock things down, and send someone like Valerie to tank, a Miri to take out the scraps. Or if you have your paladin, it'll be a little bit more difficult, but still, it's all good. So now we're given the option to talk to everybody. Like I say again, after major events you should talk, and because we defended it well, we're getting rewards. So anyways, you always get rewards when you defend and such, no matter what. So if you do any quests, talk to someone, get a reward. You defend an outpost like we did, talk to someone, get a reward. So now here's the innkeeper. In a future video, I'll talk about mercenaries. There's supposed to be one here, but not. So let's go check our inventory, see what everybody gained from that. Yeah, I think there's a new item I gained. Let's see here. It's very heavy on the party encumbrance because we looted all that stuff. So now we got free room and board. I'm going to go upstairs. This is a long cutscene ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow it to go on in every bit, because this is very important story like. So when I get back, I'll explain a little bit more. So here we go.
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please. Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself, the bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area, a defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish. Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. Forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk. Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him. This fog, It enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy. I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
We are back from that dream sequence with the Guardian of the Bloom. Now, the Guardian of Bloom's our story. Looked like the Bandit Lord hired a druid or something, did something with the forest area, take her powers, used for evil purposes. So I'm going to talk to the innkeeper and go more dialogue choices. And I'm going to do is see if there's any with alignments. As I said before, this game is role playing for alignments. You gotta play your role. If, for instance, if you're a lawful good person, be that, or else you're gonna lose your class. Like, for example, I'm a paladin. Now, if you're lawful good and you're a fighter, yeah, you don't have to do that, but play your role. I mean, you pick like chaotic evil. You want to kill everything in sight. Yeah, go for that. I mean, it's fun. Also, she just give us another errands to find her ring, which is pretty awesome. So it opened up a whole bunch of side quests. Like I said before, just do them. You never know. I mean, they'll help you out. You complete them, and it's awesome. Also, I'm getting information about the Stag Lord, the Bandit Lord. And I'm picking the lawful good option since I'm a paladin. I want to, you know, keep that going. So that's all good there. And then, so I think that's pretty good. I'm going to end the conversation here. Well, that's all the time we have for this video. We defend the outpost, got a nice side quest, got a nice cutscene out of it. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Laters all.